seeing a therapist, be open to certain things because at the end of the day, this person is your partner. That is the bottom line of everything. My family advised him to marry the girl he has impregnated. We forced him, but he refused. But when the girl starts telling that you call her too much, then there's something fishy.
I want to share it. Not alone. Break the silence culture. Adult conversations. Weeknights from 8 on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
Good evening, Adult Conversation family. Welcome to Adult Conversations on Your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. It's such a great day this evening. The rain is falling, the weather is cold, the weather is breezy, and everything is just calm over here. I hope you're home already and you're resting, your house, just chilling and enjoying eating, resting from the day's work. Welcome to Adult Conversation. This is where we share real life issues and matters relating to the heart. On Adult Conversations, you get to give advice by contributing to the subject matter without judging. And this happens every Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. because we are here to break the culture of silence. My name is Finfolua Kirami, and we're going to be doing this together today. We've gotten another story from another Adult Conversation family member who sends a story saying that she needs advice on a particular thing that is currently happening in our family. When I heard the story, I was very, very shocked myself. It's something that really amazed me because I never thought in my wildest dreams something like this could be happening in the world that we're living. But I mean, it's new times and a lot of strange things are happening and you can't even be shocked anymore. But this lady today really, really, really needs advice. It's a very sad story, but I'll read the story now so we can all have an understanding of what the story is about. The story says, my name is Grace. I am 29 years old and I am really shocked and confused. My mother-in-law never visits us, not even after our wedding or when I had my second child. My husband always says, stop looking for who isn't looking for you. So I stopped trying. Recently, she had to stay with us for safety reasons, but she was always scared, quiet, and barely ate anything. One night, I overheard my husband warning her not to eat too much because this is not a charity home. When I spoke to her, she broke down in tears and told me how my husband and his late father used to beat her and even made the sons join in. So the woman has 3 sons. She has 4 boys. So she said, now I am terrified. If I can't treat him, if he could treat his mother that way, what will stop him from doing worse to me someday? Should I leave before he starts to beat me too? Or should I assume he loves me so much? Please, what should I do? Bear in mind that her husband has never raised his voice at her. He has never beaten her, never done anything like that to her ever before. This is the first time she's seen him in that mood, and she's so surprised. Her name is Grace. She's 29, and she noticed that her mother-in-law never comes to visit. Now that her mother-in-law came to visit because of security reasons, she noticed that her mother-in-law was always scared, was quiet, and barely ate anything. And one day she overheard her husband telling the mother that this is not a charity home. Don't eat too much here. And when she had a conversation with the mom broke down in tears, telling her that that was how her husband and the husband's dad usually beat her. And the man even, that's the husband of the mother now, even encouraged the sons, 3 sons, to beat their mom as well. Something that started as a joke, when they were younger, grew into something that became something that these kids now do. They don't have regards for their mom. They don't have any respect for their mom, even up to this time. And now Grace is married to one of the sons. And she's asking, should I just leave this marriage for the sake of God? Hello, good evening. Hello? All right. Looks like we lost that call there. So Grace is saying, should I leave this marriage or should I just assume that this man loves me too much and he will not do this to me? The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917 to be a part of the conversation this evening. Hello, good evening. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Good evening. Good evening, Pastor Father. You're welcome.
Yeah, I was hearing what you were saying now.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you at all. I think the network was bad, but I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Can you?
Yes.
All right. All right.
You're welcome.
You see, thank you. I want to tell Grace, right?
Yes, Grace.
Okay. There is nothing she's supposed to be afraid of.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because a time will come, the husband will certainly suffer what he did to the mother. That is for sure. But it does not concern Grace at all. Grace
Yes.
is about that. For a son to tell the mother, like, look, this is not
Charity.
what did you call it?
Charity.
Yeah, this is not charity home. In fact, if it were other women, I don't think they will know if they leave the house.
Yes.
And you know the implication of that. So what Grace has to do is have to let the husband know that he is not treating the mother very well. That is just what she's supposed to do. You understand? You have to tell the husband, look, I'm not treating your mother very well. What if she treats his mother that way? What if Grace's mother comes? You get it?
Yes.
So don't have to be afraid. Probably he will transfer that attitude to her.
She actually said that he treats his a mother well. That whenever a mom, comes around, like he's very friendly with her, and they even talk a lot. So it's just his mom that he does that to.
Wow. Grace have to do something. Grace have to do something. What Grace is supposed to do now is to let Grace know that through this program, we had that any daughter, any son that take care of their mother and father, when they are also old, their children will also take care of them. If they did not, it is vice versa. Whatever they do to their father and mother is what they will also do to them. They will not ask the husband, if you want your children to mistreat you, if you do not want your children to mistreat you, please make sure you treat your mother very, very well.
Yes.
And what he has done, he has to apologize to the mother. This is the fight now. Grace has to fight for the husband to carry the blessing that comes from the mother. Otherwise, all what you do to the mother, the children. I'm telling you. So Grace have to break that chain by letting him know that look, you just have to apologize to your mother. It's not fair for you to be treating your mother this way. No matter how poor is a mother is a mother. No matter how poor is a father is a father. There are blessings they have to promote on the head of their children, and their children will excel. That is exactly what this man is supposed to understand. Grace, you are hearing this program. You are hearing my voice.
Yes.
I'm into you. Talk to your husband. Let your husband know that you yourself, you are not happy the way he talked to his mother. Let him know that you as a mother now, because you are not a mother, that you are not happy the way he talked to his mother. You should apologize to the mother. That is what I have to say. God bless you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for calling, Pastor Father, and for sharing your advice with Grace this evening. Just like you said, you can encourage him to apologize to his mother. I think it's because of the way he grew up, the upbringing that he has from his dad. But notwithstanding, you are now a grown-up man, and I think you should, know certain things. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening. Okay. I can't hear anything from that side. Okay, we lost that call. Please don't want to call us back on 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917 to be a part of the conversation this evening. Grace is a 20. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Esther. Good evening, Esther. How are you today?
How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes, right?
Yes, Grace.
We are giving our this and okay. Just like Pastor Father has mentioned. I advise Grace to call the husband. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Is the husband know that she's aware of what the way she's treating the mother now? Is the husband aware?
He knows, he's aware.
Okay. So the husband down, sit him down and talk to him. The way you are treating your mother is very, very bad. So you cannot, that means the way your father treated her, you see, you not continue like that. No, you are a grown-up man now. You're supposed to know the right thing to do. You cannot go on with the way your father was treating your mother. You can't continue like that. Even though the man was telling you to treat your mother like that, you as a man, you have conscience. You know what is good and what is bad. How can you, for your mother come to your house, you are telling her, no, this house is not really a father Christmas house. So if you get to talk to him, talk to him, sit that talk to him, it's very, very bad. It's not good. It's not good. If you talk to the husband, that's that is what you should do. If you talk to him, thank you. That's what.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling, Esther, to give your advice this evening to Grace. Grace is a 29-year-old lady, and Grace, on the other hand, she's also an amazing person, but she is married to a man who maltreats his mom. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, Chidi. How are you today?
Okay, my name is very well.
I'm
you?
Doing well, thank God.
How are you?
I'm doing well. You're welcome.
Okay, so you see, there's also, thank you. There's always a two sides to every story. Now, I do not think this guy is a madman to do what he's doing. So, first of all, she needs to find out what's wrong with her. Now, growing up, I lived in a public compound where one of my neighbor, the woman had these two little children. She left these children with their father, follow another man. Now, follow another man on the same street. Now, this is the true life story. Now, these children suffer whatever, but when they became teenagers, the other man that the woman followed somehow died. I think it's a custom guy. Then the woman now came back to the house. The father still accepted her for the fact that he still needs someone to help him take care of the children. But these children have grown up with so much resentment about their mother.
Yes.
I don't know where they are now, but I know as teenagers, if you talk anything about their father, they can fight. But if you want to call their mother anything, they don't send. They go to the course. So, and I also have a neighbor, a colleague. The wife left them I think he said his last born was 6 months when the wife left.
Okay.
In Uyo.
Mm.
Now, these children are all grown up now. This man refused to remarry. He took care of these children. The children are all grown. One is in France now, as I speak with you. The other guy, the daughter is in Germany.
Mm.
The man is still here. Now, the mother, she's now sick. The children say 1 naira they are not going to give to that woman. I mean, I'm telling the man, okay, for the sake of whatever the Bible says you should take care. He says it's not his business. So he does not have anything against the woman. He's let go. But the children is holding it against her. That's their business. He's not going to interfere. My next door neighbor, where I own a property,
Yes.
the man now abandoned his wife and the children. This woman don't sell everything, hustle, God open way. The children are now in Canada. Now the man is trying to reconcile. The children are the one telling the mother, if you ever reconcile with this man, we're going to disown both of you.
Wow.
So sometimes parents will do things. The woman just reached out to me. Say she doesn't know what to do. I said, so what would you do? The children saw everything the man did. Everybody on this estate saw what the man did to you. So what do you want to do? You can forgive him. Leave the forgiveness for the children if they want to forgive him. So parents should also be very intentional. You can't just mess up a child's life and you think you will just come back and everything will be normal.
Yes.
Walk that way. All I will tell Grace is, I do not know what has prompted the husband to do what he is doing, because now if he's a monster, he would have treated her once as a monster.
Yes.
He would have probably treated the girl's mother as a monster, but he's not. So why is he being a monster to this one particular person? So her job now is to sit the man down, find that key to his heart, make him talk, and her only job now is to make the man forgive the mother. No matter what it is the mother have done, she should just find a place in his heart, because all your fourth sons will not be devils to start beating you. So probably you are the cause of somebody's death in the family, and everybody is not very upset with you. So she needs to sit the guy down, find that key to his heart, make him say what the problem is, and her job will not be trying to make the guy treat the mother nice. No, that is not your job. Your job is to make the guy learn to forgive the mother. Because once forgiveness comes, I'm sure every other thing will fall in place. But the guy is having strong grudge against the mom, and he needs to let go. And her job is to find a way of making him let go. Until that is done, that treatment will continue. Because now we do not know exactly what the mother has done. Secondly, it's also possible that the mother did this thing to her own mother and her father. And they have also laid a curse on you that your children will do worse.
Yes.
And you know, these curse things, I think probably this man now is doing his own. And since she says she has only 3 sons, so she didn't get a daughter, so the sons are the one doing it. And probably she now will not lay a curse on this man. Your own children will do. So you see, just keep going in a cycle, till one person that will decide to break it.
Yes.
So how is, listen, call your husband, figure out. Sometimes it depends on the level of hurt. At this point, you need to involve God to also touch his heart. Because no matter how you talk to him, he may not. He may even tell you, yeah, I'm forgiving her, but he hasn't. So you now need to involve God in this matter. Let God touch his heart. Because for me, listen to this story. That woman has done something very terrible. So he needs to figure it out and help the guy forgive the mother. Because the guy now forgive the mother, the whole nice treatment will come back. But until that is done, no matter how you try, in fact, there's a way she will now press on him, tell him, oh, you are not treating me. You're okay, if that's the case, walk out of my house. Because you really don't know the root cause. So she needs to dig to know what the root cause is, use her woman power on the man, find out what the root cause, and start begging on behalf of the mother. If it means begging for the next 365 days, just be begging. I know she has done you bad. Please, forgive. For the sake of my own children, please. You now need to appeal to his conscience to at least let go whatever the hurt is, and I'm sure things will fall in place. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chidi. Thank you so much for calling. He has made a very, he has mentioned a very important point. But for the sake of those who are just joining us, Grace is a 29 You're a lady, and she says that her husband. Okay, we have a call. Hello, good evening.
Continue.
Okay, so she says that her mother-in-law never visits her in her husband's house, even after she had children. And recently, the mother came to visit them because of a security reason, and she overheard her husband telling the mom not to eat too much because this is not a charity home. And when she asked the mother-in-law, "Why is my husband talking to you like this?" The mother told her that when they were younger, that the boy's mom, the boy's dad, was always beating her in the presence of her sons, and sometimes he will even tell the children to beat their mom as well. And this Grace got married to one of the sons of one of the sons. Now she's asking, should I stay with this man and remain there, or should I just leave because he might beat me one day as well?
Thank you so much. How many? You said the children, the Grace have some children, right? How many boys?
The mom has 3 boys.
3 boys, Sabi.
Yes.
I want to match for you. This story is paining me tonight. It's paining me tonight. In fact, if not because of Daddy Esther and then the last caller that put maybe something, what I will say on the program, in fact, your husband will use me for the rest of his life. So we are talking about a relationship. And I don't know the new generation nowadays, or let me say some men. Because before they married and then ladies too, they didn't study their husband very well. They didn't go to their family. They didn't ask questions. For me, when I date, go number one. If I met someone, made that dead friend, when I do dirty runs, a lot of it. Do you know what I did when I close to them? I enjoy. I wanted to know his mommy and his dad. They would think that maybe I love his dad, mommy. When I buy something for them, I wanted to know their character to the extent that I'll be playing with them. You know, I'll be throwing questions to them to the extent that I wanted to know the way they are reasoning, the way they are doing things. The reason what makes me smart in my life is that I love my mommy in 1990 and I moved to elderly people.
Yes.
When I moved to elderly people, they teach me a lot. That's why, in fact, that's why I learn. I'm not saying that maybe I'm smart, but I thank God for a lot of things I came from elderly people. Grace, let me that last and then Daddy and then Esther too, if I'm right. Normally for number one, you need to take it easy. Almighty God will give wisdom to handle these things. And the man disappoints me. I will say it on radio program. I'm not supporting it. No matter anything, a mother do it for her. Maybe the daddy is treated this and that. You don't have the right. How much is food? How much is money? Your husband, is it the grace of your husband when he make money, he buy everything inside your, and to the extent that when your mommy came, he will do good to your mommy, and then when his mother come, he will do that. Your husband is a bad guy. He have his character. And they listen to me very well. The reason is that we don't know the reason why mommy offended his husband. If I look your mommy offended God, have mercy in your heart. Almighty God will judge you. And they listen to me very well. If you try a lot of best, my own is that use wisdom, make mama happy before mama left. That's the only thing you will do. When it is coming, you will know how to do it. Because I see the man all temper, but then lagidi. Oh, lagidi. I know that kind of man. There is a policy man, so lagidi, they don't take nonsense. But you will wisdom. When mama come, make mama happy. Do everything for mama. And when it's not around, you know now, I will not tell you a lot of trick women have. That's number one. Secondly, I pray that I don't know the age of your children. They are watching. They know what is going on.
Yes.
I wanted to say when all the family is not saying, Daddy Esther is not saying, you have a lot of work to do now. The reason is that out of the 4 boys you have, pray that none of them have the character of his dad. But they will have it. But maybe he didn't tell them. They will have it. That's why you need to be correct your boys now, reason with them now, teach them when elderly people offended you, your parents will decide the way you will do things because things will happen. And if your husband still continue doing this thing, they will show your husband more than that. So that most of our boys, our children generation nowadays, they know what we are doing, they watch us very well, they will just overlooking. You think that you are the only one that hear the way you are talking to mom. When you are not around, you know the way your husband is talking to his mom, and all the children will be watching. They will not say anything. They just keep quiet. I don't know the age of your children. If you tell your children very well, God, they will tell you the way your husband is reacting to their mom, and they are watching. And if you don't talk to your children very well, the same thing they are doing, they will do it to you too. Personally, because this story tonight is irritating me. How much is food? Your mother come and visit in your house. It's your mother that came from his womb, and there's something happened in maybe around when you are young. You don't forget your mom. Your mommy come to your house. You are calling your wife. Thank God that, in fact, grace Almighty God will bless you like a good woman. If now she'll go the woman, all the paparazzi woman that they are not responsible anyhow, they will show. In fact, they are the one that will see that mother. Or maybe they listen to that thing. They will not use wisdom the way you are bringing the story to the radio program. They are the one that will profit this mama, and they will show this mama very well. Now, that's when the last caller talk. I will say, talk to him one-on-one with mercy, understanding, charity, and then he's going to another level. If anything wanted to happen, let it happen. I can't lie with you. Because the reason why we are married is that, you know, when we are in relationship, when husband and wife is doing something that's gone, that's why Almighty God said that for what we need to change ourselves. You can never say 100%. And the better you not use this thing to classify, talking like when last caller told him maturity, understanding, that's it. And then you know it's weakness. Because anytime you do this thing, oh God, man, I don't tolerate this thing. Because you are doing this to your mommy, you are doing it to my dad. And then you are doing it to my mommy too. And then no matter this case may be, if my husband loves my mom, I will stop my mom coming to that house.
Yes.
Make your mommy happy and then you're a good wife. If you tell him that with that Z, why is he making your other life? For example, that he's doing for your mother and you'll be happy. And there are a lot of women that get this to say, Oba Commission told you Yami. Why would you want to do that? What happened? You know that your mother is a bastard. When maybe he carry you from another distance, your mommy offended you, you are doing something like you feel like your grace. Let him continue. I pray that you change tonight. But if it's not change tonight, there 4 children, they will show your husband pepper. And Almighty God is watching now. Everybody that money have this thing in mind. Don't believe that when we reach heaven, Almighty God will judge us. So before we die, our children will be judging us now. Thank God about the good generation we did now. They are smart. They know what they are going. That's all. And that's why you know. That's why I know that you know the weakness. I know sometimes when me and my wife we are talking, sometimes my family do something that I say no. I know the way my wife is changing for me. It's a CAC. Apart from very being me to temper the way this I say calm down or doubt hear me. I will know how to handle it. But that's it. How much is food? Almighty God right there. Like when my daddy passed away, it's not good. How much is food? Let your mommy forgive. Let us have mercy in our hearts. Forgive and forget. Normally, our parents may be doing something that is fault us, but normally, when this are wrong for us, we are making it to let us forgive. It's not about our power. God takes a lot of people. Like when my last caller said it, I know one of my uncle. He based in London now. Billionaire. His father didn't treat. If I come and see the way, let me mention him. He's first class in Uniloni. He stayed there. They get money. His father get money. He didn't take care of them. He married a lot of her. Now his mother said, come and see the way my uncle is enjoying. Now come and see the and everybody are going. Billionaire, come and see what they are making. Please, brother, Allah bless it, London. What are we talking about?
Amen.
That's why the fact I'm on is still taking of his dad. You will settle the matter. That's why when something wrong, the reason why we have it today is that when problem happen, let us listen to our children. We will settle the matter. If my guys listen to this program and be able to, you better go and buy tape now, record it. And they listen to me very well. There's another drama we put into this thing.
Thank you, Sunday.
No, sorry, let me go straight to the point. Sorry, because of the time. I'm a fan, this thing. Anytime I visit my wife in the church, any preaching the pastor preach on that day, that thing touch me. And then if I'm doing something that will erase my brain. That's what I'm saying, that if you know something, you can play the drama. If you are going to the same church, you can tell your pastor. Your pastor will not call you, but if they can use it as a preach. By the time they are preaching this thing inside the church, you and your husband will be looking at the face, sorry. I'm telling you now, see the way pastor is saying this now. That's all the things that you can use to win men's heart, especially that's it. That's when I see the church. I think I jump back to the back. When I enter the church, but a lot of some touch me. And then when I came in, the pastor would say, I like it to worry. And all the message on that day, that will touch me and they will change my heart. Let me allow a lot of intelligent people to call in.
Thank you,
Sunday. Work on your children, work on your man too, and the dad, but not fighting maturity. But let him know that what it means, right? And they'll be begging mommy, you are a woman. Make mommy happy. Talk about the thing, get mommy everything. Mommy, he can't know. Opening, I'm more saying.
Thank you, Sunday.
We happy before men come. God, this story is paining me. What your husband is bad. I don't support, no matter anything his parents do, that will I don't support that one. That one is nonsense and rubbish. If you do that children will show your husband to.
Yes.
It's not us. And the court is starting now. You have to.
Yes. Thank you so much, Nick, for calling this evening to share your advice for Grace. We really appreciate your contribution this evening. I think the network went off a little bit because of the rain, but this is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Your shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off.
What is it you're trying to say?
It's time to buckle up because we're in the driver's seat.
Women Radio 91.7.
ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi nǹkan láti dé o ó sì ń rọ òjò náírà better play better chance ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lè wọlé fún ọ bí o bá lè gbìyànjú o
Better play better chance.
ní ìgbà mẹ́ta lójoojúmọ́ àlá rẹ lè wá sí ìmúṣẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, pẹ̀lú 500 naira péré, o lè jẹ owó tó tó ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lójoojúmọ́. Darapọ̀ mọ́ Better Play kí o sì gbọ́ orúkọ rẹ ní orí rédíò ní aago 10 òwúrọ̀, aago 2 ọ̀sán àti aago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́.
Better Play
má ṣe gbọ́ ara rẹ, ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ báyìí.
ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ ní www.betterplay.ng tàbí kí o tẹ *347*154#. O ní àǹfààní láti ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì 20. Bí o bá ṣe ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó ni owó tí o jẹ yóò ṣe pọ̀ tó.
Bí o bá fẹ́ mọ bí ó ṣe ń lọ, tẹ̀lé wa lórí Facebook @BetterPlay àti Instagram @BetterPlayNG. Àkókò ti tó fún ọ láti jẹ owó yìí.
Better Play better chance. O lè jẹ́ olówó tuntun lónìí. Ìyíkòtò yìí wà fún àwọn tí ọjọ́ orí wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọdún 18 lọ sókè kí o sì fi èrò sí.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Diola.
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How is family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Whoa. Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime care. Long talk master. I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day, plus 50 MB data bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte data welcome bonus. That's why I only make calls with my Glow line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes for 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talkmaster, and enjoy a one-time 2,000 naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial *606# to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
Glow Unlimited.
See, everybody with his own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your reach for your peak?
You define correct home products wey strong, get guarantee, e fine and e no too cost. Na Eleganza Industrial City Limited dey put you first. We get plastic chair for adult and pikin, party table and school table, disposable plates and cup plus reusable plastics. We get food warmer, cooler box, dustbin for different size, baby pamper, sanitary pad for ladies, travel bag for all size, hair thread and plenty more. Eleganza Industrial City Limited don package you well with products wey fine, unique and different shape and size. Abeg come our place for kilometer 68, Lekki Ekpe Expressway, after Eleko Junction, Ibeju Lekki, Lagos. You fit call us for 0818 019 9999 or 0909 147 3665, or send us email for eleganzaindustrialcity@yahoo.com, info@eleganzaindustrialgroups.com, or sales@eleganzagroups.com. Check our website for www.eleganzagroups.com. Eleganza Industrial City, the name na our guarantee. The Women Radio membership connect you with other market house, even farmers and pensioners for the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, we go to promote your business for radio. You fit win better prizes, and you fit even come our event. Just go download the Women Radio app today. Make you hear yourself for radio. You fit go register free on top wfm917.com, and make sure say you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership gets support from MacArthur Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
Mr. Empowerment, don't come up your kuta to empower and employ over 100 youths. Yes, Mr. Empowerment, don't
come with Abeokuta Youth Empowerment Program. If you be youth, whether between the age of 19 to 35 years, this is your opportunity to change the story of your life. Come join us for this Obonga program, Abeokuta Youth Empowerment Program. For inside this program, you go get sharp employment and you go sign up with the leading empowerment company for Nigeria. And on the day of the program, you go still win Obonga prizes. Abeokuta Youth Empowerment Program, they shall on Friday, 17th October 2025. Time, na 10 o'clock for morning. Registration will start by 8 o'clock for P1 Mass Group, Abeokuta Center Office, ground floor, Moyo House, opposite Ibara Baptist Church, beside Ibara Police Station, Ibara, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Attendance now free, but you must register for the venue to attend. Call 0906 777 0624 or 0909 999 9756. Mr. Empowerment, don't come Abeokuta.
Are you a lawyer or a real estate agent? Everybody, this one is for you. Collect the stamp that matters, for the backing that matters. So don't forget the stamp. If the document is legal, don't forget the stamp. Your stamp is the evidence. Don't forget the stamp.
Be reminded that the LIRS has adopted a new DIE design for its stamp. Note that all legal documents must be duly stamped within the prescribed period of 40 days from the date of the first execution of the documents. Failure to do so attracts a penalty. Please do not patronize illegal persons or touts. Visit the LIRS website on www.lirs.gov.ng to locate the stamp duty office nearest to you, or call the Commissioner for Stamp Duties and Capital Gains Tax on 0708 883 5355. This message is brought to you by the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service.
Waiting in your mind where you want to talk. Share na Nigeria matter. I've been at the thing where they happen for your community. Talk as you see am. Now the program for you on Top Women Radio 91.7 FM every Friday 11 a.m. Call us, make we yarn on top the thing where your eye don't see and your mouth want talk. Yes, so talk as you see am 11 a.m. every Friday on Top Women Radio 91.7 FM. Talk as you see am, make you come out from your chests. Call us on top 07000 917 917. You fit also call 09155 917 917. Our toll free number now 0800 1235 917. And you can follow us on top our social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, X, and even YouTube at WFM 917.
Women Radio 91.7.
Money on my mind. Yeah, what you yarning about me in particular? Come me. Out here on you don't chasing my dream because I know I'm chasing for me. La la la, the man go my love. Rock out there. If you want to let you come alone. Find anybody the money I want. They yell to people they love. Want to get a shakeleti love. So laughing now. Get another one. I go they can do it till I love. Waiting you love. Waiting I love. Waiting I love. Mr. Money Changer. Oh, that's one of the best. Mr. Money Changer. Just carry on to be no time. Hard point thing that they find. And at the same time, me I did. I should almost stand out. Come down, you could find like fine wine. Don't deep line. Sick about it. Extraordinary things. Show me love. I go show you more. Ubusheshe, I'm you don't think I should get you for fire. Yeah. You're not the man, but my love. If you want to let you come alone, find anybody that money I want. The year with you. Want to get a shack and let you love. Get another one, I go they can't do it till I love. Waiting for waiting, I love you. Waiting, it's not going to change. Oh, no, the waste that it's time for me to change.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
Quacqualata, quacqualata. Quacqualata, quacqualata. From my puta, quacqualata. Only motaka surface, I want. I don't feel for some feet on past my power. Roll up my shawarma. I get for quacqualata. I from my puta, quacqualata. Only motaka surface, I want. I don't feel fast, I don't feel you past my power. I roll up my shawarma. I get for quacqualata.
For Olana, God, let me ask God. I live loving, which my shabby, we know we are trying. I'm over let you see, which my repeat, come up your job. This song to my shop, easy I cry, baby, don't you waste my time. Just my pussy. I can't fuck my brother.
I am from my puta quacqualata. Only motaka surface, I want. I don't feel for some feet no past my power. I roll up my shawarma. I get for quacqualata. I'm doing the sun, anything that give me power. To surpass me, me, to control me. I'm doing the sun, anything that give me power. It's all for me. Nothing to try to hold. I got from my puta quacqualata. Only motaka surface, I want. I don't feel fast, I don't feel too fast for power. I roll up my shawarma. I get for quacqualata. From my puta quacqualata. Only motaka surface, I want. I don't feel for some feet don't pass my power. Roll up my shawarma. I get for quacqualata.
Tune in to Women Radio 91.7 for everything women.
Signal. See, fine by looking sharp. The girls them love me time. Them they got on my mind melody. I talk by my life. When it's time, you know it's time. If your girl go come around, be outside, no be for besting where they walk around. I'm a close your hello. Up to way, fellow. I'm a make me cool. She go be my cool. Find out where get up. She says she want put them on. If we practice for no goal. She want love, but I'm not ready. Find out where get shot, but she says she want put them on me. Practice for no goal. She want love, but I'm not ready. 700, but you be on the other side, like in solo fun. Stay what I be, be what we be. I am what I am. I'm fucking my love. Come back to my life. Two cans for Kumasi. Go be Jebi Salad. One life is over. I think Casanova. I that could do everyone for you. She won't be mad at you. Say I make her for you. Get. She says she won't put them on. Every practice for no put. She wanna go to learn. Find how to get. She says she won't put them on me. Practice for no good. She want love, but I'm not ready. 700 vibes to beyond and outside. I came so low for you. Stay what I be. Be what I am what I am.
Women Radio 91.7. Your station, your story.
You know, say before for you. Some boys and girls, this your girl again. You are listening to WFM 91.7. Yeah. Keep your ear tuning. That's it. Bye-bye.
WFM.
Hey, moving to inspire and to break the culture of silence. It's 91.7, the voice of women, voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7, the voice of women, voice of women, voice of women. 91.7 WFM 91.
It's 9 o'clock, and here is the news at 9 on Women Radio 91.7. Educationalist Ibinabo Dixon has advised women and girls to choose partners who have their best interest at heart, those who support their dreams and aspirations. Speaking on Our Lens, a program on Women Radio 91.7 today, Thursday, October 16th, 2025, Dixon also urged them to know their worth and build self-esteem to avoid being manipulated in relationships. Businessman Chief Razak Okoya and Chief Shade Okoya have dismissed media reports linking them to property and loan disputes as false and malicious. In a statement, the Okoyas said the property in question was legally leased to Greenbridge Tech Limited, whose tenancy expired in June 2024. A court has since ordered the company to vacate and pay outstanding rent. They described the reunion claims by Dato Oils Limited as baseless and urged the public to disregard the report, affirming their faith in the legal process. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Jigawa State Command, on Wednesday, 15th October 2025, identified the corpse of a 3-year-old girl, Hariya Yakubu Bala, raped, murdered, and dumped in a bush in Kiawa local government area of Jigawa State. Today, Nigeria's Naira exchanges at 1,472 Naira to a dollar, 1,712 Naira to a euro, and 1,964 Naira to a pound. Afghan migrant children in Iran are being denied access to education and being barred from the school as Tehran has brought back mass deportation and long-standing restrictions on Afghan migrants as it deals with the struggling economy. In sports, Nigeria's Flamingos round off their pre-World Cup preparations with a 3-2 victory over Casablanca on Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. Women Radio 91.7 urged the public and stakeholders to support the passage of the special seats bill, calling on collective action to ensure increased women representation in the National Assembly and state houses of assembly. Today marks 11 years and 179 days since our Chibok girls were captured, and 7 years and 233 days since the abduction of Leah Sharibu, the Dapchi girl. Women Radio 91.7 calls for the safe release of all our girls still in captivity. Women Radio 91.7 demands justice from the government for victims and survivors of sexual abuse and rape. If you have been sexually abused, please contact the Sexual Assault Referral Center near you. The news at 9 is edited by Rose Yusuf Kesar. I am Fifuluwa Kiremi. Good evening. Thanks for listening.
We are Nigeria's first female-centric radio station for women and families. WFM 91.7.
WFM 91.7.
If I die now, I know I'll be safe. Say when I get peace, all that I'm fall in love. Which one you there? When you dare treat me so, I don't beg, I don't do everything, but you tell me, say you need time and you never stay with me. So I anywhere I go, if you have me see I go, make you tell them I don't know. She not look at me and so no back matter to go if you have me see I go, make you tell them I don't know. She not look at me and so no back matter to go. No be say I'm not sure how I feel. No be say I never show you say I did real. Everybody don't know say I feel do anything for you, for that, for you. Everybody they love me because they know you in my life. I don't say I go marry because then you as my wife. Baby, oh, I go take up for bus, I go take up for train for this bitch. Please I go, if you tell them I don't go. She don't look young, so the fact I don't forever. If you let me see I go, if you tell them I don't go. She don't look young, so the fact I don't go. I don't say anything about us, cause it's all night, my right for you. I did go with one this guy go hide my head, cause I was not my whole life. If you have me see I go, they can tell I'm not go. She not looking young, so the fact I don't go. If you have me see I go, they can tell I'm not go. She not looking young, so the fact I don't go. If you have me see I go, make you tell I'm not go. She not looking me young, so the fact I don't go. If you have me see I go, make you tell I'm not go. She not looking me young, so. Why you think so? Why you like this? If I let now, I go happy, say when it's falling. Put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off.
What is it you're trying to say?
It's time to buckle up because we're in the driver's seat.
Women Radio 91.7.
City's mother, last December, you won't come closer. Say what is the matter? Say now, soldier, say go fire. If I don't give a number, you want to be my lover. Say your father, I repeat on your father. Oh, see me, see wala. I don't tire. Oh, to my mama, to my papa. She says, see me, see wala. So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me. So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me.
We are stand at attention. I'm talking to you, you are respond. If me up on mess, how can you be asking me question? You know they look fresh, so it's like you don't know my name, no. Come and take though. He took any boyfriend or later. Now me say so. See, I stand a balance because I'm a chief lieutenant. You know, see my car, Jama. You know, see the swag, gallant. See, many they claim my madam, but I don't know these babes from madam. They just want to follow the ladder. They know that nobody is better. She say, why ain't it flex like every dream? Make it a hope they dare they dream. You see, by bus to be with him. It's this a military regime. I be such a man. I say, stand at peace. $30, I'm a big buy, let's see. It's only me, there's no confetti. How we make you rain like it's confetti. Show my body, show to love, berry. I will take you and your happy. No mess up. Now holla, I'm a Hitler, I'm a Basha, you better respect how they run the town. Even Darebo, don't be turn me down. See weapon where you carry from a big general in my hammy.
So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me. So do what you want, but don't you fall in love with me. Mr. Soldier, me are the one that says it by force. You the form superpower.
Yeah, I'm super. I get power. What that paper? One fish shower. I get babes the age of your mama. So just stop, this your drama.
See this mama, say your father.
We are repeating.
Your father, oh, see me, see wala. Don't tire,
Oh yes, now where you enter. It's a one chance. I tell you, no man overthrow man from this romance. Only coup d'etat.
So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me. So me, I know they do. So find another food, don't fall in love with me. So me, I know they do. So me, I know they do. So don't you fall in love. When you don't you fall in love with me, don't you fall in love, don't you fall in love, yeah.
Tune in to Women Radio 91.7 for everything women.
Welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And we're back once again to give our advice to Grace this evening. For the sake of those who are just joining us, I'll go over the story one more time. The story says, my name is Grace. I am 28 years old. And okay, we have a call already. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, good evening. All right. Looks like we lost that call there. The story says, my name is Grace. I am 29 years old and I'm really shocked and confused. My mother-in-law never visits us, not even after our wedding. And when I had my second child, my husband always says, stop looking for who is not looking for you. So I stopped trying. Recently, she had to stay with us for safety reasons, but she was always scared, quiet and barely ate anything. One night, I overheard my husband warning her not to eat too much because this house is not a charity home. Hello, good evening.
Yes, we follow his pastor, Father.
Good evening, Pastor Father. You're welcome back.
Yeah, there is something I just want us to look at critically.
Okay.
I know I was the first caller today.
Yes.
Listening to other people, but recently something just come to my head, which I want Grace to work on. The problem with the husband and the mother, their father have incited them against their mother. That is exactly what happened. Now, I'm not using this opportunity to talk to the fathers and mothers out there through this program we are hearing this evening. When you and your wife or you and your husband have misunderstanding, don't put your children inside. Let it be between you and your husband or between you and your wife.
Yes.
Don't talk in a way that your children will now join you to fight their father or to join their father to fight their mother. So it is what this man father planted in them. That is what is using against his mother. Ignorantly, he did not know that he is also putting down what his children will also do to him. And that is exactly why this happened in the presence of Grace as an understanding wife, so that he will now open his husband's eye to discover the mistake he had made. And he must not make that mistake. He have to correct it. And somebody called in and said maybe the woman have to apologize to the son for what? For a mother to come to a son's house, the son will say this place is not a charity home, and the mother should apologize over my dead body. One man would for what? I mean, this man cannot even call her father to come and eat in his house. If he can tell his mother that this is not a charity home. No. Why I calling now? I'm talking to parents out there. We have to use this program. You must not bring your children into disagreement between you and your wife or you and your husband. It's not done. If you want to have this understanding, you want to fight as a husband and a wife. I could remember this people who are please many years ago, far back to 13 years, 14 years back.
Yes.
I was at a Jawa Nafoluku bus stop. I met a young man. While we were talking, he looked at me and said, Evangelist, I have a problem. There was a problem. I asked him. 40 years old man, no child, not married, no good work, nothing. And I asked him, I said, what is the problem between you and your father? It's like my question entered his brain. He said, Evangelist, this question you have asked me now, I just remember that there was a day a fight erupted between my father and my mother.
Yes.
When I discovered the way my father was beating my mother, I could not bear it. I had to join my mother. I carried my father and knocked him on the ground. You knock your father on the ground. If your father is still alive, he say no, he's dead. I say, wow. I said, the very day you knock your father on the ground, is that very day you don't knock your destiny on the ground. I am telling you, that man lived a useless life. I'm telling you this. So, please, Children, I'm talking to you. Don't ever allow your mother to incite you against your father. Don't ever allow your father to incite you against your mother. If they have misunderstanding, they have to solve it between them because they were together before you come as a children.
Yes.
Children, did you hear me? Children, did you hear me once again? This program is touching many families as I'm talking. As I'm talking, this program is touching many families. In fact, Grace, please tell your husband that all what the father loaded in his mind, it will let it go.
Yes.
Let it go. So that the mother blessing will be upon his husband, upon your husband, upon him, which is your husband. I rest my case.
Thank you so much, Pastor Father, for calling back this evening to give your advice to Grace. It's important that it should let go of the hurt that he feels, whatever it is that the mom might have done for them, that must have caused the dad to say, "Let all of us beat your mom." It's really sad, even for the mom, because she's now very scared, very timid, very quiet, and that's not healthy at all for her as a person. Speak to your husband, Grace, just like everybody has said. Speak to your husband and let him understand that what he is doing is not right. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. This is Banks. Yeah,
Good
this is
evening.
Banks from Agri.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah,
You're
good
welcome.
evening. Nice work.
I'm doing well, Obi. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Well, yeah, thank God. Well, the story is so touching. So touching. My advice to Grace is this. I see Grace as an instrument of reconciliation between the mother-in-law and her husband. Because there is no cross without a crown. You get me now?
Yes.
And I see her as a good wife because she did not react, she did not support the husband, and I want her to understand that she will not walk away. Yes, she shouldn't walk away. So what she will do is this: let her pray. Pray, if possible, fast on it. Pray for God to give her wisdom so that reconciliation will come in, not just to forgive is the thing. You understand?
Yes.
So that let that family love come back. And if you can do that, she will be the best daughter-in-law and the best wife. The mother-in-law will never forget her.
Yes.
You understand? So let her pray for the wisdom in order to approach the husband. So the husband will be able to open up to tell her many things, and she will go extra mile to visit the mother-in-law. So the mother-in-law too will be able to God will take over. And if she will achieve that, if she can achieve that, in fact, not just only the family, even the story will go around for many people to learn. You understand?
Yes.
Because she is a tool. The way I look at it, she is a tool to reconcile the mother and the son back. Just as the mother gave birth to that son from birth, the mother take care of her, breastfeeding, take care of him. There's something went wrong. So let that love come back, no matter what has been in the past. So she shouldn't walk away from the marriage. She shouldn't walk away. So I see her as a tool to reconcile her husband and her mother-in-law. And she will do that through prayer. Pray for wisdom.
Hello? We lost that call from Babs. Please also call us back on 07000 917 917. It was making a very, very valid and important point, and that is to pray for your husband.
Yes.
Okay. You're welcome.
Is it Mr. Francis call, the last caller?
His name is Babs, the last caller.
Almighty God will bless all the family tonight. My daddy,
Amen.
Pastor, Almighty God will bless you because the story is touching. the story is touching. Let's say reality.
Yes.
Please. We may be doing Baba something, maybe age or age one they born us the 30. But by the time we are mature, men, please let us be maturity. Almighty God is perfect, nobody perfect. You see the way that my daddy person narrated the story, it made me remember too, because my daddy too is hot temper or not that no baby no she go. That's why me and my daddy we are not close. But when my daddy is getting older than that, man passing me by and I can't see. And but I'm telling my dad, you want me to doing this now in the next of 20, 30 years now, me I may not be doing like this now. Come and see the way we are closing now. But my husband came from US and they asked me one question. He asked something. He said that he heard something between me and my dad and my mom doing this thing. I thought and that thing taught me. The way my daddy pastor taught me because my daddy did something bad to my mom. In fact, I can't say it of that radio program. That's what we said. But that's what I'm saying that in relationship, top secret date here. Something is behind it. And the reason why make me call back again is that daddy have already given all the family a solution about it. And then the last caller too. Yes. That's what I'm telling that. The last caller have already said it. God used you to stop this thing. I'm saying it. That's why when we are married, that's why women, men, we need to change ourselves. We can never see 100% men and women. I don't joke. Married. That's it. It made me remember in one radio station today now, they just said that the man is husband, things are working, his family. He said that time he have one daughter now, the marriage is dead. Come and see the way a lot of people are begging the woman. He said that he's tired of that thing, wanted to run away. He said, what's the reason? He said that his husband is so stubborn, when his husband is a lot of things ready to correct his husband is already. He a lot of today, come and see the way woman is kind of radio program today. I'm shaking. If you see woman, what problem? To see the way some men are woke up like you do. No, I'm not sorry to say it already program. I'm a man. That's why I know a lot of men that are calling me as me saying that today today since you are too stubborn. When you are stubborn, we think that by this time now we need to say true. Let's say true. I've done tell people if I come tomorrow, nobody should not cry. That's it. We need to say true. That's what we talk about what they did in Nigeria. When something that wrong that we need to, and the reason why we are having children are to solve it. Now, the reason why I made me fall back again is that sorry all the family though. That's the reason why when people call a radio program, something will come into your mind. Now, apart from all the strategy a lot of families say that we should do now, I know that if mommy, you will want mommy very well. The mommy of your husband really love you a lot. Thank God that your husband is listening to you a lot. And then I know that not only one man, that my mother they have maybe 2 or 3. You can say brainwash them. You can play with them. You can. There are sometimes that you will know how to. Opening locked up gone. I respect opening late. That's what opening. Ostento bi yo le mo laje. To ba lo smack o to bi yo le mo ati to ba je ko la obìnrin ko lo bi elo yako. I've not maybe not, you can help me do it in a distance. Sorry for missing everything together. Yes, I don't know my daddy. But what I would do is that by the time you move closer to the remaining people, he will give you the key. There's a stop secret behind that thing. That's why the man is. That's why I'm bringing matter a law. And then that's why I'm saying that you need to work on your children very, very well. That's why you see me when my children come. Me and my children will talk for 7. When they wanted to say something, his mother will say, no, man, shut up, don't rest up. Whether I wrong or right, don't what that man said to him. That's why I close to them. That's why I call them to photo. Before I sleep, 30 minutes, 1 hour, we still talk with apparatus. I will pack all of them the way they sleep, no problem. Pack all your scooties. So that's how family reads. And I want to beg a lot of young generation nowadays, those people that wanted to marry now. Study your husband, his family, question them, do some drama. I'm not saying it because there are sometimes that you can do that you may fail, you can never do wedding. Do some drama that they can say this thing.
Yes.
You know, a lot of church are doing this thing. Where maybe Catholic, where maybe they call confession. Sometimes they will go to pastor. I don't know the way they are doing that. My brain is not feeling like before. When the pastor, imam will stay inside one calf, and they will be coming there, they give you confession.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you can go to one church. Because if you see intelligent pastor, for sure that there is no call, they can use that thing and they speak. They can do that thing. Me and my daddy pastor, don't let this thing come. I just want to maybe the day my husband come, or maybe you are doing bad something. They can use this thing to preach. People don't know that you are the one that's saying this thing now. By the time they are saying that you don't like Obini, you should go follow everything. Come on, Tony. There was one day I'm calling on a radio program when mommy, this woman, Yarimbo, is saying that to your mom, call on Benny, panic. My wife is listening. You know that love women, but the Yarimbo, you know, Just something. By the time you bridge it, and what all the remaining family, they will give you the clue how to enter your brain. Let me tell you something. No matter how that will come back, sorry, opening more weak points. I'm talking about unless women who don't want to work on your brain that you said that you would like it. That's why when you believe about phone, so believe about bread, the way the husband is doing this, you calm down. But my own is close to mommy. Mommy will give you the clue. The remaining brother and sister of your husband will give you the clue. And then, like the last caller said, you are the one that you spread this matter. And by the time you spread this matter, you are the great woman, best woman all over the world. In fact, I know on this program. And I want you to call back to let us know the way you suffer this problem. Almighty God will give you wisdom and understand to do. I want to make it when things start for which let us forgive. One meal the fancy not to party. That so man do you. It's not easy, so man do you, but Boko Lara. That thing like you, Mulik, me, general level, but man, one yabe. People my family ko, Papa me a jemu, that me a jam, mommy a jemu. If you don't watch it, you. Omo, you can buy Shifa and one Shifa now. What you do for your they will do it for you. Forget about maybe you smart 500 million. Come and see a lot of rich people the way they are crying when they are getting older. When people come and see them when they come to my bank now. Come and do transaction. You say that little mama, chumo go to organization what they call. You don't have somebody that will follow you. Come, Kalomonti Babaji, Kalomonti Yadishi. I will do it. And when they are going, they will pray for me. All their prayer, I'm seeing it. That was one I see people every day. Almighty God, thank God. And I know there are a lot of intelligent people who call in again. I'm very great. Don't fight with my God. Now, but I know that you know the God will give you wisdom and power to enter his brain. But
Amen.
I will say this thing before the closing time. You are a woman. Make mama happy. Immediately my God carry the bag, go like this. Enter mama. I tell him that my God don't go like 1 hour. Let mama chop everything. The mama be happy. Leave that one a woman. I know a lot of time my madam will collect money for me that I wanted to buy chicken. We then I don't go, but after I kill the chicken, I'm going. Come and see the way they are just me so let me know I just get on. Not about the life. That's it. That's how you're supposed to build love. So you make mama happy, but the more you are making mama happy, mama will not be costing your husband. Because the more your husband is to your baba, in fact, what is coming out from mama is a bad thing to your husband, though. And they remember that you used to have children, though. Make mama happy. That's why, when my first wife, my madam do something that is bad inside that, my cousin won't cut on the shit that time. See, my first wife, like Okuni, like I try to pay a lot of this and that. But the reason why all that things that my mind, like war, so cute. But that's why brother, I can't hold it anymore and marry another. See, the second one I marry. But then when my wife do something that is bad, the only thing that make me calm down, my lad ram me monunga, I find me. Okay, the only galad is a more, see a fire prayer. I do not look back for me back. That sometimes I will go out. I wanted to do something bad, maybe do 30 months, carry woman come. It's not easy. That's power of women for you. Almighty God will give you power, wisdom, and
Amen. Amen.
I beg a lot of mouth.
Thank you, Tunde.
Thank you. Good night.
Yes. Thank you, Tunde. Thank you so much for calling to give your advice to Grace this evening. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I from nobody.
Keep it locked.
I should have bought you flowers.
Turn your radio up.
We are WFM 91.7.
Something big has landed and it's raining Naira. Better play, better chance. 200K is yours if only you try your luck. Better play, better chance. 3 times daily, your dreams can come true.
Oh, yes. With just 500 Naira, you could win up to 200,000 Naira every single day. Join the Better Play Lottery and listen for your name live on radio at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m.
Better play. Don't miss out. Go get your ticket right now. Buy your tickets at www.betterplay.ng or dial *347*154# for better chances. Buy up to 20 tickets.
Follow at Better Play on Facebook and at Better Play NG on Instagram for updates. It's your turn to win this money.
Better play, better chance. You can be the next millionaire.
Better Play is open to players 18 years and above. Play responsibly.
In a fast-paced world, it's easy to drift, lose focus, and forget yourself, your identity, and the power that lies within you. But what if you pause, breathe, reflect, reset, and redirect? Let me invite you to the second edition of the EMAP series powered by Artson Broadcast and Production Limited and supported by Smiles Radio 98.7 FM. The EMAP Series 002 has been put together to help you redirect your energy, connect with your inner self, and step into power. Join us for this life-changing and impactful seminar with the team Pause to Power, Disrupting the Drift, on the 18th of October 2025, time 6 p.m., where Dr. Olufumilayo Akinola, a consultant addiction psychiatrist of the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Yaba, Lagos. Dr. Rotimiolu Akinlesi, permanent secretary and team lead encouragement initiative. And Ambrose Oluta Ashomide will be walking you through how to get the spark back for a more purpose-driven life. You don't want to miss this session. Note that this is a virtual seminar. For registration details, call Tumishe on 002-811-9509 or Isioma on 0808-657-0100. EMAP 002, a journey to self-discovery.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak.
Abiyokuta, are you ready? Miss Empowerment, in collaboration with E1 Max Group and the PBOs, presents Abiyokuta Youth Empowerment Program. Be in attendance of this life-transforming program with benefits such as fast employment, immediate empowerment, opportunity to sign up with leading empowerment company in Nigeria, opportunity to make money monthly, build a powerful network of well-meaning friends, learn how to make money, and win great gifts for you who will be in attendance. Date is Friday 17th, October 2025. Time 10 a.m. prompt. No African time. Registration starts by 8 a.m. Venue P1 Max Group at Abiyokuta Center Office. Ground floor, Moyo House, opposite Ibara Baptist Church, beside Ibara Police Station, Ibara, Abiyokuta, Ogun State. Attendance is free. Registration is at the venue. For more information, please call
0906 777 0624 or 0909-999-9756.
Abiyokuta Youth Empowerment Program. Don't miss this opportunity.
otu ụmụ nwaanyị Igbo mgbasa ozi Women Radio Membership n'olu bekee na-ejikọ gị na ụmụ nwaanyị azụmahịa ndị ọzọ, ndị ọchụnta ego, ụmụ akwụkwọ, ndị nlekwa ezinụlọ, ndị ọrụ ugbo na ndị ezumike nka dị na steeti 36 nke Naịjirịa. Dịka onye otu ụmụ nwaanyị Igwe mgbasa ozi, azụmahịa gị bụ nke a ga-akwalitere gị n'efu n'igwe mgbasa ozi ụmụ nwaanyị. Ị ga-enwetakwazi ihe nrite ihe ọma ndị dị ịtụnanya dị iche iche, ma nwetakwazi ohere ịnọ ma sonyere ihe omume anyị gasị. Tinye Women Radio app n'ekwentị gị taa iwe nụrụ olu gị n'igwe mgbasa ozi. Debanye aha n'efu na wfm917.com ma gbaa mbọ hụ na ị na-esonyere otu chịkọtara ụmụ nwaanyị Igwe mgbasa ozi. Nkọwara nzikọrịta ozi Facebook, ọ bụ otu ma AFA Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program NAMIP na HIJAP ha na-akwado otu abụ Women Radio Membership.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now. Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137, or 0816 060 5673, or email us at sales@wfm917.
My people, something big don't land, and a money rain they fall. Better play, better chance. 200K fees enter your hand if you try your luck. Oh, better play, better chance.
Now 3 times every day, them they call winners for radio. Yes, now with just 500 naira, you fit win up to 200,000 naira every single day. Just join the Better Play lottery now and listen for your name for radio. 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m.
Better play, not dull yourself. Go get your tickets sharp, sharp. Buy them for www.betterplay.ng or just dial *347*154#. You want boost your chance? Buy reach 20 tickets if you want win.
Follow us for Facebook at Better Play and Instagram at Better Play NG to get correct updates. Now your turn to chop this money, oh.
Better play, better chance. You fit be the next lucky banger. Only people when don't reach 18 years fit play. Play responsibly.
Radio Doctor, your free phone-in health consultation program. Every Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. brings you health and wellness.
If you're stressed out either at home or at work, or you're having a stressful relationship between either your girlfriend, your fiance, or your wife, you can have erectile dysfunction.
Call in to get free consultation on health and wellness on 07000 917 917 and 090 256 25455. You can send in questions, cases, and related contributions on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at WFM917. Text and WhatsApp on 070-317-56537. You can listen live online at www.wfm917.com. Radio Doctor, Nigeria's first free consultation radio health program on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
Smart Minds with Kiki, where learning brings fun every Saturday. Tune in and learn a bunch. Hey kiddies, guess what? Smart Mind is here and it's a fun-filled show for kids like you and I. Let's go! Let's go! Join Kiki on Smart Mind every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. on Women Radio 91.7 for a fun time. You get to participate in brainy quizzes and learn about new books with lots of laughter. Let's connect and learn new things together. We will learn and grow together on Smart Mind. Follow me on Instagram at Smart Mind with Kiki for updates and amazing content. Smart Mind every Saturday, 9:30 a.m. with Kiki on Women Radio 91.7, where kiddies get a weekly dose of fun time on your Women Radio 91.7. Don't miss it.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
Welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations. Today, we're giving advice to a lady called Grace. We've gotten a lot of advice for Grace this evening, and I know that, Grace, if you're listening, now you know at least what to do to better the situation at hand. Grace is married to yes, we're going to pick calls very soon. We're going to pick calls now. You can still call me to let me know what you think Grace should do. The number to call is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. Grace is 29 and she recently found out that her husband treats his mom really, really bad. And she even discovered that when her husband was younger, her husband's dad and his brothers beats his mom. So every single one of them beats their mom when their dad is physically abusing their mom. And he still, disrespects his mom till now, based off of what has been done when they were younger. And Grace recently just found out, and she's surprised. Who does this to his mother? Because he doesn't even treat her own mother like that or even treat her like that. So he's wondering, why are you treating your mom this way? And she's asking, should I leave this marriage before this man will start to beat me one day or start to react this way towards me? Or should I just assume that he loves me so much and he will never do something like that to me? The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917 to be a part of the conversation this evening, and most importantly, to give your advice to Grace. Grace is listening to the show right now, and she would like to know what you think she should do. The number is 07000 917 917. Now, one of the things that every single person has said this evening that is very, very important, I think, is how parents should be very careful of how they treat themselves in the presence of their children. Many times during one of our shows called Safe Space, we usually, Barrister, we usually say that if a child grew up in an abusive home, the chances that the child would also be an abuser when they grow up is very, very high. So that means that children are watching everything that you're doing, and they might likely replicate those characters when they grow up as well. Unconsciously, without even thinking about it, they just become violent, they just become angry and all of those things because of what they've seen while growing up. And that's to say that every parent should be careful how they treat their spouse, how they treat each other when they are when they're dating or when they're married, when they're in the so that's one of the things that we've spoken about today. I think it's very, very important. Everybody should take note of going forward. Don't treat your partner in a bad way in the presence of your children. Don't shout at your partner. Don't insult your partner in the presence of your children, because you might apologize to your partner. You might not go back to your children to say, oh, don't do that, or don't talk to your mom like that, don't talk to your wife like that. It doesn't happen like that all the time. And another advice was also for you to call your husband and let him know that what he is doing is bad. He might be doing it because of what he has seen while growing up, but it is important for him to know that what he is doing is not right. In any way, it is not right. Morally speaking, in every regard, it is not right to disrespect your parents, your mom, your dad, anybody at all. It is not right to disrespect them. And also encourage him to forgive his mom, no matter what the mom might have done. Maybe when they were younger, she did something that made them, do that towards her. He should forgive his mom, and also let go of every hurt, every bad feeling, every negative thought, every negative idea that he has towards his mom. And just like Babs mentioned earlier, I think prayer is also very, very important in this equation, because you need to pray about it. He might have brought curses upon himself all of these years that he has been treating his mom badly. So you guys will need to pray and just change the narrative in the home. And Tunde also mentioned that you can go to see a pastor, talk to a pastor about it, or an imam about it. Let them know, okay, this is what my husband is doing. We want to confess, or this is what is going on. And let's see how we can make things better. And Tunde mentioned something very, very important as well. The fact that before you get married to someone, you should go ahead to study the family that they are from. How does he treat his mom before you get married? Because he's telling you, oh, don't worry about someone that the person that's not bothering. No, you should go and see his mom. How does he treat his mom? How does he treat his siblings? These are the things we should look out for when you're dating someone, or when you're in the process to get married to someone. How do they treat their families? What do they say to their family members? How do they talk to their mom? Ask questions. Ask valuable questions when you're dating. Your dating phase is not for ice cream and chin chin. Ask important questions to save yourself unnecessary stress when you eventually get married. Grace is a lady, a 29-year-old lady who is married, and she recently discovered that her husband is treating his mom badly, treating his mom very, very badly. The mom came to greet them, and he was telling his mom, you better eat gently. This place is not a charity home. Don't eat our food. And she was really surprised because she didn't expect that from her husband. And she's asking, should I leave this man for my peace of mind? What if he does that to me? Or should I just stay? Maybe he would change. Maybe he can change. The number to call is 07000 917 917. Because of our time, let's go to read some of the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform. So this one says, Dear Grace, going by your narrative, you didn't do any due diligence about the family you married into before getting married to your husband. Otherwise, you would have known some of the things you told us about your mother-in-law and her family. Anyways, that's in the past now. Dig deeper, because obviously there are more revelations that you need to know about that family. Meanwhile, don't be afraid that your husband may beat you someday, just as it did to his mother in the past. I didn't see that coming since he's not been beating you since you married him. Children don't raise their hands on their parents just like that. I can bet with this smartphone that I am typing this message with that there is certainly something more that meets the eye. Ask more questions about your mother-in-law and her family. Good luck, my dear. Erimeka Fidelis from Songwater. Thank you so much, Erimeka Fidelis, for sharing your advice. Okay, that's one of the advice that we got for Grace this evening on the Adult Conversation Family. If you still want to give your advice to her, you can call me on 07000 917 917. And you can also send me a WhatsApp message on 08155 917 917. Grace is listening to the show right now, and she would like to hear what your thoughts are for her this evening. 07000 917 917 to give your advice to Grace this evening. Esther also called in not too long ago. Chidi also called as well. Yeah, Chidi said that the mom might be suffering. Okay, we have a call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sunday. How are you doing today? You're welcome.
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Eh? Regards to all listeners all across the world. Yeah? All I want to say is, I was trying to hear the music, but when I heard parents, so any child, whether the parents are good or bad, the cost is to disobey your parents, number one. Talk less of raising and of teaching
your parents
to your parents. No matter what, is a cost, as in a cost. God don't even joke with that. So if she can help the husband open the scripture, she can search for the scripture, efficiency is there. Because the child wants to live long, obey your parents. Any child, any children who wants to live long, obey your parents. So no matter what the parent has done, you don't go to that extent. There is a cost already. Try to open the scripture to your husband, let him know that he needs to repent. So if he did not, well, I wouldn't say whether you should leave the marriage. That one, the ball is on your court. And between you and your God, and your pastor will help you out from that. So let's not, because that's your cross already. But you must find a way of, you're supposed to have known that before you get into that marriage. Understand? So, but the way it is now, you are still the one that will find a way out of it. So seek your pastor's counsel or seek God's counsel by you praying to God. What should you do? And you find the peace of your mind. God has everybody. So that's how you are going to do it. So that's just all I have to say to you.
Yes.
God bless you and good night.
Amen. Thank you so much, Sunday. Thank you for calling this evening to give your advice to Grace. Just like Sunday has said, you need wisdom to handle this situation. A lot of wisdom, actually, and pray about it. Esther mentioned that you should let your husband know that what he's doing is not right and that he should change his ways and make amends. And one thing Chidi also mentioned was that the mom might also be suffering from the mistakes that she has made in the past. So maybe when she was younger, she also did something similar to her parents, and it's she's suffering the consequence. We never can tell. But at the end of the day, I think one thing I'm going to take home with me today is that parents should be careful of what they do in the presence of their children. It's not even about now, it's what happens when these children grow up. You're indirectly teaching them to bring curses upon their head, because every child is supposed to respect their parents. So please, let's be careful what we do in the presence of our children. You might think they're not watching, but they are actually watching, and you can see every little thing that you do. Thank you so much, every single person who called this evening to give Grace their advice. A big thank you to Pastor Ifada, to Esther, to Chidi, to Tunde, to Babs, also to Sunday as well for calling to give their advice this evening to Grace. Thank you so much. Join me next week, Monday, by 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7, where we get to give advice, clarity, and direction to another person in need. You have no idea how many people your calls change their lives, how many people get direction, how many people get encouraged just because you decided to call. Thank you so much for always calling and for always listening to Adults Conversation. Till next week, by the grace of God, my name is Finfolua Kiremi. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye for now.
Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families.